Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got a lot to go over today, as it appears we may have figured out why we're not progressing inside of this major order. The Arrowhead Zendesk has been updated and we have found the biggest skeleton in the game, of which is going to lead towards some, well, very scary outcomes. And there's a setting that you may have turned off that you may well need to turn back on. We're going to dive on into everything you guys need to know today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Check out our incredible sponsor, GamerSups, the company whose goal it is to offer esports athletes and gamers alike with the most effective and healthy energy drink choice compared to those tinned alternatives that you guys are all used to. And as of right now, for the next week, using code CloudPlays at checkout will give you guys 21% off. It's an absolute no-brainer. Links in the description, and the code right now is only going to be that large for the next week, so get involved. And for those of you guys who had entered the massive giveaway that we've been doing at the moment, it's been going on for a little while, and we've got a little bit longer left on it, but this winner right here is our latest one. So massive shout out to you. Hit me up on Discord and we'll get you involved. For those of you guys who want to continue getting involved with this one though, we'll announce it in a couple of days. Yellow love heart in the comment section and it'll enter you in. With that being said and all the waffle out of the way, let's dive on into the game and see what it is that's happening right now. So starting off, we take a look at the galactic war map, and as we can see right now, we are at a full percentage for the 1 billion Terminids killed on Fori Prime. We are at a 69% way hey for the common samples, and it appears that we're ramping up that one and hopefully should have that completed within the next 24 hours or so. And we have got 0.1% liberation for Fori Prime. Now, I don't know what the hell it is that's going on with this planet, but apparently we're not able to actually liberate it. When we take a look at obviously what it means right now, we are obviously doing the Gloom research expeditions, which is very different to actual liberation, I guess. We managed to get to about 0.2 and then it tanks back down to 0. I don't think we're actually ever going to liberate this, in which case this was one of those dead-end major orders that we were never meant to complete. If we take a look right now, though, at what it is on the Helldivers companion app, we're now at a 6% decay rate. So you never know. We may actually have a last 24-hour period to see how it is that we can get that one liberated. It'll be interesting to see how it fares, but for those of you who are having those conversations about it, the likelihood is you are right. We are doing research on it. We're not actively liberating it. The Meridian Black Hole is making its way closer towards more Radesh, and every single day gets a little bit spicier. We reckon we've got about another week before it actually makes it there. It's making some large leaps at the moment, so very scary indeed. Your next personal order is to complete 6 secondary objectives, which with a bugged out secondary objective issue may lead for some issues, but you guys for the most part should be able to complete it. And those of you guys who are wondering what's in your superstore right now, we have got your array of things that you guys can obtain in the superstore currently. A very nice selection indeed, and ones that you guys can go ahead and purchase. But going into the back end of the game though, there seems to be quite a lot of things that are happening in the background. As far as the Arrowhead Zendesk was updated just a day ago for its known issues, there seems to be quite a few problems going on right now, and the latest attachments to this one is that the ultimatum projectile may disappear after hitting an enemy. Now this is happening quite sporadically. It's not happening very often, although it is happening often enough to be annoying people for sure. I for sure have had ultimatum projectiles that I've shot at Bio-Titans, and it has pretty much done nothing and evaporated into nowhere. So hopefully they do get that one fixed very soon. Considering they're limiting us to just the one, it does seem to be quite a frustrating bug, that's for damn sure. The portable Hellbomb stratagem does not show up on the ship management stratagems listing, which isn't really a massive problem at all. You have no reason to really go over there and look at it. It's in the war bond and you have access to it when you hop into your Hellpod. So a very small problem indeed, and not something of a high priority for me personally. And then obviously we still have the Servants of Freedom Warbond main banners, obviously slowing down to an 8-bit rate pixelation. So very small problems indeed, but overall they mainly want to get that ultimatum fixed. Let me know if you guys are having the same issues, and if there's any more, make sure you do add to it by getting hold of the support team in some way. Moving forward though, this one is absolutely spicy, because somebody put up this screenshot stating massive skeleton found on Fori Prime. Found these massive skeletons in the Gloom on Fori at least 2 to 3 times larger than previously seen Hive Lord skeletons. And yes, actually by looking at what it is that's available here, it's absolutely terrifying. terrifying. This skeleton is absolutely ginormous, and everybody is talking in the comment section of this main post, wondering what the hell is going on with this. And obviously, the previous target was a lot smaller, so could you imagine if they actually had this in the game? Good lord, it would be horrific. Moving forward though, a setting that you may well need to turn back on, as you might have turned the bloom setting off, mainly because of the headlights and the lamps that were available during certain parts of missions that were blinding everybody greatly. Well, apparently at the moment, with planets that we are diving on currently, it does make the visibility of landmines 10 times better. So yeah, you may want to turn that back on, and it seems that 6,000 people definitely agree, and hopefully everything else should be fixed with that bloom movement for sure. Moving forward though, people are wondering what's going to happen next for the game as we start hitting caps yet again. Everybody started to really care so much less about the DSS, which means that everything is starting to ramp up, including requisition slips, including the sample usage. Medals get maxed out pretty damn quickly. Modules have not been added in for such a long time, and most people are sat at level 150, not myself, I'm aware, and they want to know what the hell it is that's coming next. We've been speaking about this for a few days now, and hopefully there is something that they have in the works. There is a long-term progression. If you guys want to know a little bit more about that, that was in yesterday's video. Link is just in the top right annotation right now, or head over to the channel to check it out. But yeah, I'm wondering, what would you guys do if it was up to you to increase the caps? How would you have it set, and what caps would you have them set to? And this clip right here is probably the most democratic thing I've ever seen, and I absolutely love it. And we saw this go up on the Reddit with over 4,000 upvotes of people that agreed, and it states right here that it's the most democratic play I've ever seen. And yes, that is somebody with a hell pod jumping into a terminid hole. I think, for me personally, absolutely incredible. The most democratic thing I think I've ever seen, and it's absolute cinema when you get to see stuff like that, that's for sure. So if you run out of those grenades, or the grenade pistol is not available, pop on your hell bomb. You guys have got a job to do. And moving forward into your top comments, we've got a lot to go over, because you guys have a lot of conversations going on at the moment, especially with regards to the latest major order and the bugs and how they're operating. This first one right here states, remember, it's not a normal liberation progress bar, it's a new gloom research bar. They need those samples to do the research. My bet is it won't start to fill until the samples are collected. Now, I think if that is going to be the case, then they probably need to specify that one a little bit deeper, and probably change the wording on the liberation part of the major order, because it's a little outrageous to think that we're actually sat at 0% over the space of like 3 days. We've got absolutely nowhere, and nobody can really understand why. Moving forward though, the amount of bugs that come out of holes is mad, and this isn't even a super colony planet. What are we in for when we run into one? Absolute chaos and carnage. I think at the moment the number of bugs that are ramping out of these holes and are ramping out of these bug breaches are absolutely insane. And I know by speaking to a few other creators and quite a few more reputable people in the scene, they are experiencing like endless bug breaches that just don't ever seem to stop. So it's become a little crazy right now, and I'm absolutely here for every single second of it. And next up, this one right here states, honestly, I was a die-hard bot diver, but the new strains and urban environments for Terminids is super fun and genuinely made me enjoy Terminids again. For me, I never really enjoyed the Terminids all that much. I kind of just really enjoyed the Illuminate, and that was where my head was at. I did start to enjoy the bots, but now that we've got the urban environments, the way that everything operates with that, the new strains on the side, the bugs do seem to genuinely be one of my favourite places at the moment, and I'll take that pretty much over everything. So you've got a challenge now to be able to turn me into anything else other than a bug diver, chat. I'm not going to lie to you, it's really, really enjoyable, that's for damn sure. Nonetheless though, unfortunately that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much again for watching, guys, and all the support on the channel recently has been absolutely incredible. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support and love that you've been given to the channel over the last couple of months. It has been unfathomable that we have done this well, so we'll continue to bring you guys as much news as we possibly can, and thank you so much for bringing everything to the table in the film of the comment section and the live streams. Appreciate you all. Like, subscribe, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.